Now, one thing that triggers the midlife crisis around this age is the loss of a parental figure, okay? Or if the sickness of a parental figure. Also, noticeable changes in our own physical health can also trigger a midlife crisis. Now, if we have been living our life up until this point, subordinating to others, not living true to ourselves, we also make ourselves vulnerable for a midlife crisis to happen. Now, midlife crisis isn't really very accurate of a term except for in terms of timing. What would be more accurate is to call it an identity crisis. Now we're starting to question everything. We may question every decision we've ever made, and our nervous system goes into fight or flight. When we're in fight or flight, we suddenly feel the need to take some dramatic action. And we can feel like we're in a bipolar state where we're constantly changing our mind from one perception to another perception. We're flipping. It's like a switch is going back and forth, on and off. And we're not stable in our perception. And we really start to lose trust in our own thoughts and our own perception and belief in ourselves. So, if any of these symptoms sound like you, then you may be having a midlife crisis. And another thing that happens within a midlife crisis is limerence. Limerence is when we can become completely infatuated with another person, and we will suddenly be hit with a feeling of ecstasy, and all of the chemicals in our brain, our dopamine and oxytocin, whatever it is, begin to go off the charts. And then if we are separated from that person, or we're not in contact with that person, we go into a deep withdrawal, a chemical withdrawal. And now we begin to suffer, and we start to have the symptoms of grief. And we'll also have the symptoms of depression. So, dealing with our identity helps us to deal with the